Hi guys, it's nice to see you again. So today I'm doing different type of videos for me again. It's going to be a makeup tutorial using a new brushes that I randomly found in the store. And it's not sponsored video, I'm just letting you know right away. So I was recently shopping in Burlington with my mom and I stopped by their beauty section and this brushes caught my eye. It looks very much like Artiste brushes set, and I heard so many good things about Artiste brushes, their quality, and I really wanted to try them for the longest time, but they are very pricey and I cannot picture myself with the family, with the mortgage, with the bills, paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for brushes. That's why I love my Morphe brushes so much, because they are so affordable and they get the job done beautifully. So I found this brush set, and the brand called awhile, something like that. I can post a link on their website in the description box so you can check it out. In Burlington, I purchased them for $25, guys. You can see that. Here it is. I went to their website, and the brush set like this that contains 10 brushes, they retail for about I believe about $100. They have so many brush sets there, and I don't have a high expectations for $25, 10 brushes. I don't really live in fairy tales, so I don't expect them to be as great as Artiste brushes. But I don't really have experience of using Artiste brushes, so I'm not really going to compare them. I'm just going to go ahead and do my makeup using all of their brushes and let you know what I think about it. So if you would like to see how I use them and review them for you, then please keep watching. So on the box there is a certain recommendation how you're going to use these brushes, like what brush you're going to use for what, but I'm just going to use my judgment. So I'm going to use this large one for powder, the one next to it a little smaller for foundation. Probably going to use this for bronzer and contour. The smaller one I'm going to use for blush or highlighter, something like this. And the small ones I'm just going to use for eyes. With the second largest brush, I'm going to apply my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Alright, let's see. I'm scared. This brush is pretty dense and pretty soft at the same time. You can see right away that it soaked out quite a bit of the product, because the amount of foundation that I put on it, I usually it like covers the entire face, but this only covered one of my cheeks and I need to add some more. I mean, sometimes when I use new brushes, they do take a lot of foundation just because, you know, it's your first time using them, and that's why I don't really understand how some people like wash their brushes every day, because I'm like, where do you get so much makeup to let, you know, to rinse your brushes every day? Okay, well, I have a mixed feelings about this particular brush. I like the shape, it's pretty comfortable. I feel like I need to brace it a little bit like this with my finger, just because it's, I don't know, I don't feel very secure just to apply so much pressure on it without holding it this way. And also about the pressure, I definitely apply a lot of pressure to blend, because the brush is so dense and it's so, the bristles are soft, they don't like scratch your skin or anything, but they're so dense that in order to blend it out the proper way, you have to like really push the product in. I'm not a big fan of that. You know, it looks pretty good. I feel like the coverage is really good. It's pretty blend out, but I feel like with the regular brush I probably would achieve the same look much faster. Anyway, so now for concealer, I'm using my Morphe concealer in the shade Nude. I'm going to apply it under my eyes. I like the shape of it. But I feel like it wipes away the product. The way I don't know. I wasn't planning to bring it that high up. I like the shape of it as far as it fits good like under your eyes like this. But like I said, I feel like it soaks up a lot of product. So now I'm going to grab the largest brush and I'm going to apply my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder all over my face. Just gonna. Gosh, I'm definitely not used to like brushes to be this dense. They're like barely move. I don't know, maybe it's good because I'm pushing, you know, powder into my skin. Maybe it will set it better. But as far as the application, I really like my fluffy brush much better. For contour today, I'm using my Lorac Pro Contour. And I'm going to apply it with these, with this once again. A little bit on a larger size brush. I'm going to apply this light contour. This brush, I kind of like it. Definitely gave me that sharp contour that I like. And also what I like, usually with my brushes, with my angle brushes, when I apply the bronzer, it stops like right here. Usually I apply it, and then, especially when I was blonde, I didn't blend it in my hairline as much. But with this shape, I feel it's very comfortable to blend it out evenly without like stopping right here. Maybe it's just my problem. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna contour my jawline with it. Such a weird feeling to use this kind of shape brush. But I like sharp contour, you know, guys. If you like the more natural line, more natural contour, I'm not sure this brush is for you. But you know, like, I'm very heavy-handed with my product, so I feel maybe I shouldn't have used this Lorac contour because it's definitely a heavy-duty contour. So now I'm going to apply my banana powder. I'm going to apply it under my contour just to sharpen it a little more. I'm going to apply it with this same powder brush. The excess. Okay, now with this small medium brush, I'm going to apply my NARS blush. Is like a sample size in the shade Gulu, I don't know, something like that. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This brush is horrible for blush. It's like really. It's just way too dense. I don't know if Artis brushes are like this, but this is just way too dense. Now I'm going to apply my Too Faced bronzer with the same brush that I applied my contour with. I'm going to go around my forehead. So for today's eye look, I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. It's called Shadow Couture. I'm going to use the shade Morocco. I'm going to apply it in my crease. Okay, it's pretty good. It's also dense, and I feel like it's more of the cut crease feel, just because it's like it applies it very sharp, not like a regular blending brush, but it's not bad. I'm going to apply this fudge shade over it. thought it's gonna apply like very harsh, but actually with this brush it's pretty buildable. Like I feel like I can control the pressure and get a different coverage from it. Okay, now with this small brush, I think it's one of the smallest ones, I'm going to apply this shade Fudge on my bottom lash line. Oh, it's pretty cool. For the bottom lash line, it's pretty cool. I thought I'll have like a bunch of fallouts and I'll have to touch up my powder, my foundation and powder, but it's pretty good. I always struggle with my under eye because I, like I said, I'm very heavy-handed and I apply and it looks very harsh, and I have to blend it out for a while to make it look very smoky. But this brush actually gets the job done very well. Okay, now with this larger flat brush, I'm going to use the shade Spoiled. I'm going to apply it all over my lid. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but okay. Well, that's not working. Alright, let's apply this pink champagne instead. Just because that Spoiled, I think it's a little bit too chunky. It's like too pressed. Okay guys, well, alright, well this brush does not work very well with like very pressed eyeshadows. Let's apply this with our finger. Okay, here it is, here's the pigment. With the brush, I just felt like it worked really good with the matte eyeshadows, but not with this shimmer eyeshadows. It just didn't pick up the pigment at all. Okay, so here it is. But the shimmer shades usually apply better with your fingers anyway. Just mix with your skin oils and the you know, the warmth of your skin. So maybe that's a deal with it. But anyway, now I'm going back with this little toothbrush like thing. I'm going to apply some more of that Fudge shade in my outer corners. I'm going to apply a little bit of this Noir, I'm not sure, I'm sorry, in my outer corners. Now with this larger brush, I'm going to blend it all together. I want to do a little bit of a smudge look today, so I'm going to use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I'm going to apply it on my lash line with it. And with this brush that we use for our under eye, I'm going to smudge this line out. Make this liner very, very smoky. It actually works really good for this, to smudge out your liner. It does the job very fast. I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick, apply some mascara and apply some false lashes, and I will be right back. Alright, so I finished up my makeup for the most part. Last product that I'm going to use is my highlighter, and I'm going to apply it with this smaller brush, I believe. So I'm going to try apply it with this. I'm applying Mary Luminizer, and it's very blinding type of the highlighters. So I'm going ham with it. But actually this brush works pretty well for highlighting. I like it. Yeah, and I'm going to apply with a smaller brush. I'm going to apply it in my inner corners. It's actually perfect for inner corners. It goes right there. I'm going to apply it in the middle of my nose and my brow bone. Now our look is complete. I'm actually surprised that I used nothing but these brushes. I was prepared to dig in my Morphe brush collection because I was a little bit of skeptical of this two-brush shape and the price. So for my final thoughts about this brush kit, I like it overall, especially for the price, because $25 for 10 brushes, where else can you find a brush kit like this? And I'm not talking specifically about this particular brand, awhile or something like that. I feel like there are a bunch of different brands that make this similar brushes, and I saw personally on Amazon tons of them retail for similar prices. So if you would like to try Artis brushes and get a feel of them, but you do not want to spend so much money on it, so just go ahead, purchase something like this on Amazon, play with it and see what you think about it, because my personal opinion, it was interesting experience. Personally, I do not think I'm going to be using these brushes on an everyday basis. I can give you a little bit of a rundown on every brush. Like for foundation, for example, I'm probably not going to use these brushes for foundation or powder, or definitely not for my blush, because for blush I feel like you need much more fluffy, not as dense brush as this one is. But overall, I like brushes for eyes. Actually, one of my favorites is that flat brush that I smudged the eyeliner with, because I personally think it worked even better than the regular smudge brush that I usually use. So I'm probably going to take this brush out of this collection and set it aside and use it on a daily basis. And actually, I also like the small brush that I applied the inner corner highlighter and the brow bone highlighter with. And also, the brush that I used for highlighting worked pretty good. And actually also for the contour, I like the sharp contour. That's why I like this contour brush. So overall, if you like more of the dramatic makeup like I do, then this brush kit or similar brushes might work for you. But if you like more of the natural look, then it will be a lot of blending involved, because these brushes are so dense. And I also feel like when you do blending, it pulls on your skin a lot. So I don't know how much you're going to like that. So overall, I like the set. I definitely do not regret buying it for 25 bucks. I hope you enjoyed watching this review slash a makeup tutorial, first impression kind of thing. If you would like to see more videos like this, then please give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And until the next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.